Title: K-9 cop drama, unarmed man surrenders, dog unleashes anyway. TLDR, unarmed truck driver pulls over after chase, raises hands in surrender. Despite warnings, local police release K-9 that attacks him. NAACP deems the act barbaric. Who's accountable here? During a sunny July 4th in Ohio, a semi-truck that seemingly missed a routine stop for inspection became the center of a high-intensity police chase. Jadarius Rose, the 23-year-old behind the wheel, might have thought his missing mud flap wasn't such a big deal. But when you avoid a motor carrier enforcement inspector, things tend to escalate. Ever been chased by multiple police cars? Probably not. And Jadarius' slow roll to stop must have been heart-pounding. After all, who expects an intense cop drama over a missing mud flap? But as he finally pulled over, an intense face-off began. Multiple officers, guns drawn, with loud commands flying in the air. Picture that. Jadarius did what any rational person would, hands up in clear surrender. But did things cool down? Nope. Here's where it gets spicy. An Ohio State trooper can be heard in the background screaming, "Do not release the dog," with his hands up. But guess what? Circleville K-9 officer A. Speakman, maybe having a bad day or just not hearing the trooper, unleashed his K-9. Yup, right into Jadarius, pulling him down. The scene that followed was a cacophony of yells. The troopers frantic, "Get the dog off of him." Jadarius agonized cries of, "Get the dog off of me, please, please, get it off." All this drama over a mud flap. But it's not just about a missing mud flap or an unleashed K-9. The NAACP called this episode reminiscent of a dark chapter from the 60s, when civil rights activists faced similar treatment. Nana Watson, Columbus branch president, highlighted the inhumane treatment black citizens experienced in places like Mississippi, Georgia, and Alabama. After being treated and barking back at officers about just wanting to make a delivery and go home, Rose found himself at Ross County Jail, only to be released 3 days later. So, beyond the high-speed chase, the screaming, the biting, and the outrage, we're left with some pressing questions. First off, was all this necessary for a missing mud flap? And more critically, are there adequate checks and balances in place when authority figures make snap decisions? Can we ensure that those meant to protect and serve, well, protect and serve all citizens equally? Your thoughts?